X instructor, and I'm here to take you through a workout. If you have some kind of tube or band with handles, without, whatever you've got, if you don't have any of those, you can use lightweight hand dumbbells or even a towel. This is just a regular hand towel. It's got some kittens on it. So our workout should take approximately 35 to 40 minutes today. I've got 4 circuits planned. Each circuit has 3 moves in it that will repeat 3 times. So each time we do our circuit, we try to make it a little bit better, right? So what you need is to get a good, firm foundation. So abs braced tight, chest is lifted, and we always want to have our shoulders down away from our ears. That's key, right? We're going to start with some jumping jack. So instead of just jumping jack, I'd like you to land low, land soft in the heels, point the knees out, and then come back all the way to center. If you want to incorporate some arms, we're going to cross them up overhead. We're going about 20 seconds with this. And that's good. We're going to switch to a high knee run. Abs braced, chest lifted, kind of lean back, and pull those knees up as much as we can to the hips. Pump your arms, get warm. And that's about 20. Move number 3 is a little more challenging. So if you need to, stick with a regular skater, but if you can, watch the move. If I'm on my left leg, I'm going to jump to the right twice. Single leg, skate. Single leg, skate. If that's too much, stick with a regular skater. Eliminate the hop, but stay low and ignite your legs. Again, about 20 seconds. You can see the knee always points out. And I try to clear my whole mat. Okay guys, that was 1 of 3, which means we go back to the top for some jumping jacks. Try to elevate that heart, get warm, get us pumped for today's workout. And if you want to jump right into those high knees, go ahead. If you need a recovery, take that recovery. And then we'll hit our skater. Double hop or don't, whatever works best for you. I try to keep my hips square to the front to work laterally, side to side. And anytime we're doing single leg or single arm work, you really work on your stability and balance. Okay guys, one more time each thing. When you're ready, you can breathe, you can rest, or you can jump right in. Head over to that high knees. And when you're good with that, you go to your skater. Your call, your workout. Drive a little further. And really earn those results. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, take your drink of water if you need to. Take that recovery, because we're gonna jump right into our second circuit. It's a strength circuit, kind of opening up our bodies and getting the muscles to really burn. So, first move, when you're ready, we're gonna hit a squat, right? And then in the right leg, you're gonna stabilize and bring that left leg right to the right foot and stay low back into the squat. Stay low, tap, stay low. And we're gonna shoot for about 10 reps. Keep that chest lifted, eye gaze forward, spine super neutral. If you look from the side, I squat and tap. So what I'm doing is really generating a lot of heat in that quad, that glute of the standing leg. Pulling the abs in tight, which seems harder and harder to do as quarantine continues. We're gonna hit the left leg. Squat and tap. So really keep all that pressure in that anchored leg. Squeeze your back and make sure the abs are supporting. And we'll hit about 10. When you hit 10, go ahead and grab your band, your tube, or your towel. I'll start with a band. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put it around my wrists. I'm gonna reach high overhead, and I'm gonna squeeze down. Now it's really important that you don't creak your neck. Keep the neck safe. Eye gaze forward, and just try to clear it. Activating the lats behind you, a little bit of triceps. When you reach and pull. Now if you've got a towel, let me show that option. And we're shooting for about 12 to 15 reps of this. All right, so you got your towel, open it up. Still feeling some pressure. Really pull those elbows down. Keep your knees soft and your abs braced. When you hit 12 to 15, go ahead and breathe. Make sure you're stretching all the way up to the ceiling and then pulling all the way down to the shoulders. So if you look from behind, it's like a lat pull down on the bar at the gym. And when you hit 12 to 15, keep your band, keep your tube, and we're gonna open up the shoulders. So together and apart. So just use your triceps, your shoulders, open your chest. If you got a band, it's looped around your wrists. You're just opening and shutting. So we're really hitting the deltoids here. The outside of the shoulders, back of the shoulders. We'll hit 12 to 15. Super important to keep your shoulders away from your ears, so push them down. And when you hit 12, 15, whatever works, say good job on your first time with that circuit. We have 2 more. So, if you want a little bit extra with your leg work, you can wrap that tube around your knees or your lower thigh to give you a little added resistance. It's not necessary. I feel like sometimes when I do just body weight, I get a little bit lower. So your call, your workout. I'm gonna hit that squat and tap it in. Squat and tap it in 10 times. And when you hit 10, you can switch to that other side. Squat low, stay low. This is called time under tension because your body has to stay low for the time, which creates the tension. And once you hit 10, you can switch to that little lat pull down. If you've got the handles, the handle tube, easy peasy. I just double it up like this and pull down. So even when we don't have all the tools to utilize, like we do at the gym, we can still make it work. It's all in your determination. And you can see my knees, they're always soft, never locked. Keeps the blood flowing. And the core turned on tight. So once you hit 12 to 15, you can head over to that push-out movement. So again, bands are doubled or don't, right? We're just gonna open it and close it. And once you hit 12 to 15, you can head back to your squat. If you have the band like this, you can always step on it. You can do it that way, or you can cross it for more resistance. There's just so much you can do. Right? So for here, squat low and tap. And once you've hit 10, you're gonna switch to the other side. Trying to keep that chest upright. If you look at it from the side, your torso is parallel almost to your shins, right? We're very close. 9, and I'm at 10. Take your time, or head right back into that lat pull down. What I'm really trying to do is pretend like I'm breaking that band. I really want to squeeze at the bottom. Or if you have a towel, shred that towel. All right, gang, that was 15 for me. So I'm gonna head to my separation movement. Really important to push your shoulders away from ears. Keep the abs braced, the knees soft. And when you've hit 12 to 15, take a recovery. You certainly earned it. All right, guys, good news. We have 2 circuits completed, which means we only have 2 more. I really like to do leg work in each circuit because I feel like it keeps our heart rate up. So our next movement is going to be leg inspired. A little bit of booty builder too. So no weight necessary. If you do want to hold a dumbbell, that's okay. I don't have any small dumbbells, so I'm just going to step long in my lunge. I'm going to hit a lunge, and then I'm going to extend my arm and incorporate a single leg deadlift right into it. So you can have your hand out to balance, square those hips. We're shooting for 10 on each side, and this is not about speed. This is about control of the movement. Really getting that back knee all the way down to the floor is imperative. Pushing the front knee out. You should be able to see your front toe every time you lunge. Now, if this balance is challenging, find a focal point on the floor. Don't look away, that'll help maintain that stability. And once you've hit 10, you go ahead and switch to the other side. You have to be equal, correct? All right. Open up the chest, squeeze the back behind you. Keep that anchored leg bent. Woo. One leg is always better than the other. and you'll be surprised. Muscle memory kicks in, and you can actually do it. It's pretty amazing. All right, when you're finished with that, we're gonna head to the floor for some push-ups. Now, push-ups can be done by everybody, right? You just have to find your level. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my towel. Now this push-up is a tricep push-up. So not your conventional elbows out push-up, but pull the elbows in so we can hit the back of the arm, right? So you can be on your knees to start. If you are on your knees, please put your toes on the ground to protect your joints. Check it out. One push-up, dropping the chest elbow height, and then I'm gonna pop up to my toes and hit a pike. This is the one time you can have your bum in the air. So it's a tricep push-up, and then head it back up. Pulling the abs in tight. Again, this is not about speed. This is about quality of movement. And when you hit 10, go ahead and recover. Even if you need to walk your knees in and then lift, you can totally do this, right? I want you to know that push-ups are for everybody. Okay, when you hit 10, go ahead and do that recovery, that break. Setting up for a front raise. Towel, band, whatever you've got. Shoulders down, we're gonna lift and lower. Now, as I'm lifting, I'm not just lifting, but I'm pulling the towel apart. So I'm lifting, and I can feel that tension already in my shoulders. Knees are bent, abs are braced. This should create a burn in your shoulder and triceps. If you've got the band, the one with the handles, you can step on it. You can front raise here, right? You need more resistance. Both legs on. If you've got this band, same deal with the towel. As I pull it up, I'm going to separate it. Squeeze it. There's so much we can do with these teeny tiny tools. Once you've hit 12 to 15, take that recovery. We're going to head back to that single leg deadlift. That burns. I'm burning. All right, so I'm going to set this stuff aside. I'm going to head back to my single leg deadlift. Now this time I'm going to do my weak leg first to hope for some improvements. So, okay, lunge first, and then the single leg deadlift. Try to create those 90s with your legs, really dropping that back knee. Sometimes what I recommend, you might feel really silly doing this, but is filming yourself doing these movements, and you can be like, oh, I really need to improve my lunge. I really need to get that back knee down, or I really could go longer in my stance or something. And I think I'm about 10. My hamstring is burning, so I feel like I reached my max. I'm going to head to my other leg. Now try to avoid pushing off that back leg, but really make your leg work for that stretch and reach. Now once you've hit 10, guys, you can head back to that push-up variation. Remember, we're pulling our elbows in this time to really maximize the work in the tricep, because even though the gym's closed, summer still is on the way, so let's make sure we have some toned arms for summer. So this time, I'm gonna try to do all 10 on my toes. And if I know that I can't do it, I'll just drop to my knees, right? It's try and fail, but don't fail to try. So, pull the elbows back, weight forward, back is flat, never want to round it. Push that chest out. I'm gonna tricep push up and pike. And once you've hit 10, go ahead and start that front raise or grab a drink. Now if you're wondering why you're piking, it's just really good for your shoulders and your core. Everything I do, I try to incorporate a lot of core work. So that's like the epicenter of all the movement. You've got your front raise, guys. Grab your tool and open it up. Remember, 12 to 15 here. All right, guys, one more time of that circuit. So if you have a dumbbell, you always can just put that in your extended arm just to create a little more resistance. Or if you have like a hand plate or something, you can do that. So when you deadlift, try to avoid opening up your hips. Try to keep those square to the floor. You should feel a good stretch in that anchored hamstring. It feels really good. Other side. Once you've hit 10, you're heading back to your tricep push-up with the pike. Your pace, your level. And just know this is the last time we're going to do this. So a good opportunity to really push those limitations, exceed what you thought you could do. And we'll say this, you are stronger than you think. That was 10 for me. Now we have our front raises. Last time. And one more circuit. So grab your band when you're ready. And we'll head into that front raise. Stick with me for the last circuit though. It's a core circuit, which I said before is epicenter of everything. . 10 shoulders are. All right, gang, last circuit. You've done 3, last one to go. So go ahead and put your towel down if you got it onto the floor. We're gonna lay it on back to our backs. Now everyone does the bridge, right? We're gonna incorporate a bridge with some leg extensions. So feet are close, you're gonna lift up, bring one leg and kick it out 3 times. 3, halfway in, 2, don't drive it all the way up to your chest. 3, now if you can, keep it up and switch legs. So you're gonna come up, push it out. 3, 2, and 1, keep it up. That was 2 of 10. Push out, drive it in. 3 times each leg. Now if it's too much, you need to recover after each one, no problem. Watch, tap down, and lift, right? Really push through that heel. And squeeze that quadricep. Got one more each leg, if you're with me. That was 10. So, we're gonna try to keep the abs strong, right? We're gonna try to keep rolling. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll to one side. No recovery. Line your elbow up underneath your shoulder. The forearm should be parallel to the towel or the mat, and the right ankles, right? Extend that top arm, scissor the legs or drop that bottom knee, whatever works, and 10 pulses to the ceiling. 1, 2. Squeeze the butt, and once you hit 10, stay there and try to come to a hover. Pulling the elbows down, fists are in, back is not rounded but it's straight, and we're gonna rock forward and back 5 times, up onto our toes, and back. That's 1, 2, nice and slow, nice and steady. Now here's the kicker. Take the other arm, lock it to that right ankle, switch sides, squeeze your butt, 10 pulses. Once you hit 10, you can come onto your back. How'd you do? Hopefully that was hard. So you feel like you're getting worked, but doable. We're gonna head back to that bridge. 3 extensions each leg and then switch. So lift up, extend 1, 2, 3, and switch. Remember, we're shooting for 10, 5 on each leg. So this should be about 7, approximately. I'm at 1 more each leg. I can really feel that in my lower core. Really pushing through that heel and extending that leg. Now remember, we're trying to keep the blood pumping. So we're gonna head right to that side plank, square it up. Now if you're on your knees, no problem. It's okay, just still make sure that this is the right angle. Squeeze the butt and pulse. Once you've hit 10, you're gonna rock into that hover. Pulling the elbows down, back flat. forward back. And once you've hit 5, go ahead and come over to that other leg. Knee down if you need it, squeeze your butt and pulse. That's 10. All right, friends, one more. One more circuit. When you're ready, push your shoulders down, hands rest at your side, and we'll roll. Kick it out. If you're having a hard time staying up, that's okay. You can either rest after each one, or you can always come and just extend that leg. You're still utilizing the core, right? There are always options. One more each leg. And then we'll head right to that hover. I'm going to hit the other side, or my side plank. I'm going to hit the other side first to kind of mix it up. So, knee your toe, square your body, extend, pull the butt tight, and start your pulses. Once you hit 10, head on into that hover. Making sure the back is flat. Pulling the elbows down, we'll walk forward and back. And once you hit 5, you're going to that other side of the hover. Square it up. That was 10, guys. I hope you had fun today. I hope that it started your day or finished your day or made your day brighter. I'm Rachel. Hope to see you at the gym real soon. Have a great day.